I managed to make it 42 years, and I've never not loved writing. I've managed to make it this far without most of the people I grew up with seeing what I do for a living, and I see a lot of them here tonight from as far back as junior high, and that's vulnerable as shit. And they're all so stinging sweet. I'm just happy they're here. Wait, you mean he turned out gay and he's a poet? That's fucked up, isn't it? Well, let's go watch him. It'll at least be entertaining. I mean, it's fucking weird, but we'll go watch. Y'all remember that time we sat on top of the whole world and we told each other jokes about the ocean until everybody crumbled into tattoos of bakeries? You wore a banana croissant and chocolate waiters. It smelled good. It felt right. We laughed so much, y'all, that night. It was always looking for a four-leaf clover. It had nothing to do with luck, any revelation, any size. If we thought it would help, we would tell it to you like a drunk octopus, riled up and wasted on like energy. Can neither be created nor destroyed. That means we are all exactly the same age, happening at exactly the same time. Well, welcome to a room full of self-declared old souls. I just gave myself 2 huge penises. That was fun for me. In juvenile clothes, y'all. Let's blow the cake off our candles and the starving off of the words that done got stuck to our throats. Hello, everybody. Goodbye, everybody. Dear everybody, do this. Pretend we are on an airplane now, because it feels like we are, and that the cabin is undergoing rapid decompression, because it is, and that the oxygen masks have dropped, because they have. The adults, that's you, despite your excuses, the adults now get about 15 to 20 seconds of useful consciousness to help themselves so they can help the children at 39,000 feet in the clouds. Y'all, listen, we can stick anything into the fog and make it look like a ghost, but tonight, let's not become tragedies. Y'all, we are not funeral homes with propane tanks in our windows looking like cemeteries. Cemeteries, Houston. That's just the Earth's way of not letting go. Let go. Tonight, let's turn our stupid wrists so far backwards that the razor blades in our pencil tips cannot get a good angle on all the beauty inside. Step into this with your airplane parts. Move forward and repeat after me with your heart, not your mouth. I no longer need you to fuck me as hard as I hated myself. Make love to me. Like you know I am better than the worst thing I ever did. Go slow. I'm new to this, but I have seen nearly every city in the world from a rooftop without jumping. I have realized that the moon, y'all, it did not have to be full for us to love it. That we are not tragedies stranded here beneath it. That if my heart really broke, really, every time I fell from love, I would be able to offer you confetti by now. But hearts, they don't break, y'all. They bruise and get better. We were never tragedies. We were emergencies. So you go ahead, call 911. Tell them I'm having a fantastic time. Tell them I am right here, right now with you at the mouth, y'all. This is my church, and the church is a house of healing. Hallelujah. Welcome. Come on in as you are, exactly as you are. Have a look around. Stay out of my porn. There are massive stacks of bad choices in my backyard. Clearly, I have not yet reached enlightenment beyond a few fleeting moments, but I'm trying. and I found something here that I want you to have. It ain't much, it's just a story, but it's all I've got, so take it. And ask them when you're talking to them, because I know some of y'all are all the time talking to them, 911. Ask them, hey! You don't have to sound like a coach about it, though. I don't know what that was. Just ask everybody, hey, that'll be fine. Do you remember that time we dressed up like electric whales and we wrote out the sheet music to green lights using elephant engine kite string strong enough to fly this ticking time machine right up and out of the Gospels of our junkyard ghost? Well, we do. It went beautifully. We thanked goodness just enough that day filled the black hole in our chest with breath, and we were cooled in the jets, and we were kept in the head. And to the people we love, we calmly said, yes, you are the center of the universe. If you weren't, you wouldn't be here. So, as the middle of space and everything floating in it, it is your job to know that the emptiness, it's just emptiness, y'all. And the stars, my goodness, they're just stars. And the flying rocks hurt. So please, stop inviting all these walls into wide open spaces. I know everything is out there. That's why they call it everything. I know there are times you will lay your head to rest. You'll have a moment of peace. You'll have a moment of brilliance that grows into a perfect order of words, but you will fall asleep instead of painting them down on paper. When you wake up, you will have forgotten the idea completely and miss it like a front tooth, but at least you know how to recognize moments of brilliance, because even at your worst, Houston, you're fucking incredible. It comes honest. So return to yourself, even if you're already there, because no matter where you go or how hard you try or what you do, the only person you are ever going to get to be, and to know it, thank God. God. I'm just going to outframe from the poem really quick. So that we can talk about God here at a bar in Houston. This is actually a way more fun to do in like Idaho or Kentucky. But I'm not going to assume that just because I'm in a seemingly more evolved place, everybody knows what's up. So, in case you are just now joining us in psychological evolution, participating in your existence, this is just a quick heads up. God not a white guy. Separate from us, way off in like a cubicle in the sky, receiving prayer requests and sending back answers for like your favorite fucking football team to win. It's not God, y'all. If that guy was God, douche, and we all died. I was just in France, I learned some of the language. If that guy was God, right, and we all died at once, all 7.5 billion of us died at once. And you know what, I'm just going to outframe from the outframe really quick. Oh! Hey.
Oh! Salud! One for your homie.
It's cool.
It's all good. Let it go.
That was white God.
I'm going to outframe because when I first started talking about this, there were actually 6 billion people on the planet. There are currently 7.5 billion people on the planet. And the reality is that by 2025, there will be 8 billion people on the planet, and it's absolutely not sustainable. But I was watching Discovery Channel. So you know shit's about to get true. And they were talking about how they had discovered homosexual activity in over 450 different species. That number has since increased into the thousands according to Wikipedia, but I will stay true to when I saw the programming air. And at that time, they had discovered homosexual activity in over 450 different species, and they were specifically focused on primates and how in primate communities, whenever there is overpopulation, there is inevitably, without fail, a dramatic rise in homosexual activity as an evolutionary protection against overpopulation. So I was thinking, on behalf of the gays, you're welcome. How the homophobes doing? You good? You comfortable? Just want to make sure you're comfortable. I know, don't say anything, just sit with it. Just act as if. You don't have to say shit. We know you're there. I want you, it's important, there's a lot that's been said and is going to be said here tonight. It is really important to me that you know this isn't like me against you, us against them. Fuck all that. This is, you're welcome here exactly as you are, from your starting point, and there's nothing that I'm going to do here tonight. There's nothing I'm going to do here tonight that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. So please feel welcome. Anyhow, if all 7.5 billion of us died at once, right? And they lined us up in one long line of 7.5 billion amazing individual experiences, and despite the good times and the laughter and the love and the family and the joy and even the bad times, the whole spectrum, the whole sphere, front to back, despite all of it and the fact that you showed up every day to give it everything you got, and still at the end of it, this guy, this particular feller, came down to that line of 7.5 billion amazing individual experiences and selected just like a few faves for Hev, and then burned everybody else. What a dick. Yo, listen, God is everything happening at once. Nothing excluded. Not one you, not one me, not one swaying white paper ball, not one amazing backup diva, not one column or bottle of booze or white-ass statue, not one molecule. If anything gets excluded, it's no longer God. God is everything happening at once. Similarly, if not identically, this moment is everything happening at once, nothing excluded, not one you, not one me, not one swaying white paper ball, not one amazing backup diva or pillar or statue or molecule. If anything gets excluded, it's no longer this moment. So maybe this moment, which is attached to us and in us and outside of us, maybe this moment is God. Okay, back to the poem. The only person you'll ever get to be, and I know it, thank God, God, is you. So if you came in here tonight with a heavy heart, dragging ass from the day, or like in a constant argument in your head, and with each revolution, as you like churn through the argument, you wear a deeper groove in your defense mechanism, and why you were right and they were wrong. Just all of that shit is let it go right now. Please leave it alone. Let it pass. Let it be. C'est la vie. It's also French. Laissez-faire. What's done is done. Y'all hang up on it. Whatever it is, land the plane. Do not get on that train. The bus has already left. This too, all of it, all of us, everything shall pass. Shake it off. Cut your losses. Bust loose. Break free. It is water under the bridge. What comes around, goes around. Go around. Get over it. Get together. Get a grip. Get moving. Keep moving. Move on. Move forward. March. Stop. Drop. Squash it. Please. Release. Relax. Spilled water cannot be poured back. Do not look back. Enough is enough. Stand down. Stay still. Be quiet. Yield. Quit dwelling, forget it, forgive it right now as is. You will be given back the years that the locusts have taken. Nothing is against us. Our cravings for annihilation will be laid to rest with the apocalyptic resentment and the compounding stress. And yes, said the answer. Y'all, yes, said the breath. The consequences are immediate. So, when you breathe, You might try freeing both lungs up.